कन्नड भाषेतले सुप्रसिद्ध साहित्यिक, नाटककार, कादंबरीकार, कवी आणि उत्तर कर्नाटकातल्या मौखिक परंपरेचे गाढे अभ्यासक आणि संशोधक असलेले डॉक्टर चंद्रशेखर कंबार. आधुनिक कन्नड साहित्य विश्वातलं अत्यंत आदरानं घेतलं जाणारं असं नाव. आजवर त्यांनी 25हून अधिक नाटकं, 5 कादंबऱ्या, 11 कविता संग्रह, उत्तर कर्नाटकातल्या मौखिक अशा लोकपरंपरेवर आधारलेले असे 16 संशोधन प्रकल्प आणि त्यावर सिद्ध केलेले ग्रंथ अशी विपुल ग्रंथ संपदा निर्माण केलेली आहे. 2010 सालचा ज्ञानपीठ पुरस्कार त्यांना लाभला. कन्नड भाषेला हा 8वा बहुमान मिळाला तो डॉक्टर चंद्रशेखर कंबारा यांच्यामुळे. ज्ञानपीठ साहित्य क्षेत्रातला हा 46वा पुरस्कार. सांगायचा मुद्दा असा की डॉक्टर चंद्रशेखर कंबार यांची बहुविधा अशी प्रतिभाशक्ती त्यांना केवळ साहित्य क्षेत्राशीच जखडून ठेवत नाही, तर त्याबरोबर चित्रपट क्षेत्रातही ते अतिशय विमुक्त असा संचार करतात. अनेक चित्रपटांचं दिग्दर्शन करतात. त्यातल्या 6 चित्रपटांना ते संगीत देतात. कुमार आणि बालवयातल्या मुलांसाठी विपुल असं लेखन करतात. आणि शिखर सूर्य ही अगदी अलीकडची त्यांची कलाकृती ही त्यांच्या एकंदर साहित्य प्रवासातली एक अलौकिक अशी साहित्य कृती मानली जाते. अशा ज्येष्ठ श्रेष्ठ साहित्यिकाला भेटण्याचा आणि त्याच्याबरोबर अत्यंत मनमोकळ्या गप्पा मारण्याचा हा एक सुंदर क्षण आज 89व्या अखिल भारतीय मराठी साहित्य संमेलनाच्या निमित्तानं आपल्याला जुळून आलेला आहे. डॉक्टर D.Y. पाटील विद्यापीठ पुणे यांच्या वतीनं डॉक्टर चंद्रशेखर कंबार यांचं मी या गप्पांच्या मैफलीमध्ये स्वागत करते. सुस्वागतम.
नमस्कार
आणि खूप खूप नमस्कार.
थँक्यू. I think it is a very, very rare and marvelous and very great occasion and your institution is creating. I think no institution has such a sammelan the whole nation-wise and it's very strange and my neighboring state is doing this. I am very proud of it. So I was from my very childhood,
Yes.
I was very, very much impressed by folklore. And my mother and another great grandmother, beautiful singer of folk tales, my mother. My grandmother was great storyteller. And that area was full of folk theatre. My sister got married to a Maharashtra village, Yelluru, very near to, next to Belgaum. And there it was totally Marathi spoken area. But even there, their folklore was very much, interesting there also. Folklore was very strong and very strong expression of the people. So naturally I was influenced by that folklore. And I received their folk songs and their tunes and the language and the organizing language or organizing a tune, all these things, and I was very much among the folk artists. Therefore, I got all that.
I think you must have picked up the threads from that folklore.
Sure.
And that Maukhik Kathana Shaili, what we call.
Yeah.
And the same style was used in your literature, especially your dramas.
And I used it for the expression of modern ideas.
Yes.
I used all my folk tales and folk thing and folklore to express my own ideas, my own anxiety. For example, the name of the poem is Helatene Kela. I saw one Marathi movie, Sangte Aika. Then I asked the meaning of that. It means listen to me. I tell you, listen to me.
Yes.
So I took the same line and please listen to me. This is Sangte Aika. ಮೊದಲಿಗೆ ಅಲ್ಲಮ ಪ್ರಭುವಿಗೆ ಶರಣಾರ್ಥಿ ಕೂಡಿ ಕುಂತ ಜನಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ನಮ ನಮನ. ಕಲಿಯುಗದೊಳಗಿನ ಕಥೆಯ ವಿಸ್ತಾರವ ತಿಳಿಸಿ ಹೇಳುವೆ ಕೇಳಬೇಕ್ರಿ ಜನಾಗೀಯಗಾಗಿ. ಕೂಡಿ ಕುಂತ ದೈವಕ್ಕ ಕೈ ಮುಗಿದ ಹೇಳ್ತೇನು ಮರೆಯಿರಿ ಮುಂದೆ ಬಂದ್ರ ಚೂರು ಕಸರ. ಯಪ್ಪ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಗುರುದೇವ ತಪ್ಪು ಮರ್ತ ಒಪ್ಪ ಕೊಡು ನೆಪ್ಪಿನಾಗ ಇಡು ಹಂಗ ಸರ್ವರಾಗಿ.
वयाच्या या वळणावर सुद्धा डॉक्टर चंद्रशेखर कंबार यांचा आवाज इतका खडा आहे आणि ज्याला ते बॅलड असं म्हणतात, स्फूर्तिगीत किंवा शौर्यगीत, तर त्याला इतकं अनुकूल असा त्यांची आवाजाचा पोत आणि आवाजाची जात आहे की मला असं वाटतं त्यांच्याकडनं आणखी अनेक गोष्टी आपल्याला ऐकायला हव्यात.
आफ्टर ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ ಕೇಳ सांगते ऐका. I wrote the second part of the story was written in a play. That too folk play.
डॉक्टर चंद्रशेखर कंबार यांच्या प्रत्येक लेखनामध्ये शिवापूर ही संकल्पना येते. हे त्यांच्या मनातलं शिवापूर नेमकं काय आहे हे आपण त्यांच्याकडनं जाणून घेऊया.
The village I want to build, I imagine this should be the village. So in that model I call it Shivapura. And still I write and I think in the name of Shivapura because I am the man of community man. So I write for community and they are in me, and I write for whoever has a Shivapura in him. I write for all those having their own Shivapura in their hearts.
Sir, actually past, present and future.
Future, yeah.
All three you find together in your Shivapura.
Yeah.
That's something really strange.
Exactly. Again it's a sort of protest against this Western ideas. We don't have past, present and future. We have only one Kala, Ananta Kala. Still we bargain with our myths. For example, I bargain with Tirupati Timmappa. Give me success, I will give you such amount. And we bargain with Krishna, we bargain with Rama, we bargain with all the 33 crores of gods still, and still they are with us. And the Sanjeeva, the Ashwatthama was, so that concept is in us, with us, not with the Western people. I don't mind with them.
I think that search of identity is something
Yeah,
you must be.
That time much of us were British.
Yes.
And nothing was left in us. We were doubting all our education, all our culture, and you look at this caste system. Sorry sir, we have it. See this so many gods. Sorry sir, we have all these gods to manage. Like went on, losing ourselves, losing the battle, and this hurts in the second play. So Jokumar Swami, in that context I wrote, because nobody played this. We were in search of new language of theatre at that moment.
Yes.
And most of our elders had brought this Bernard Shaw and all those English stuff they had brought.
Yes.
We didn't felt happy. We wanted our own theatre. Therefore, then I wrote this Jokumar Swami. Girish came to act in it, in my Jokumar Swami.
Girish Karnad.
Yeah, he came and we played one day the three plays. Sankranti, Lankesh, and this Jokumar Swami and Oedipus. It created havoc here. Suviva Sundara Swami Suviva Chandira Suviva Raya Jokumara Swami Swami Suviva Raya Jokumara Swami. And in Maharashtra, our famous Patel, and in Pune in Patel, Jabbar Patel.
Jabbar Patel.
And in Bombay, our great friend, he did the play. And in Delhi, Calcutta, all over the country. So this was famous.
महत्वाची गोष्ट अशी आहे की उत्तर कर्नाटकातली जी मौखिक अशी लोकपरंपरा आहे त्या लोकपरंपरेचं संचित जे फक्त कर्नाटकातल्या ग्रामीण भागापुरतं मर्यादित होतं त्याचा या नाटकाच्या माध्यमातून जो प्रसार झाला तो कर्नाटकाच्या सीमा ओलांडून नव्हे महाराष्ट्राच्या सीमा ओलांडून संपूर्ण भारतामध्ये पोहोचला. सो युअर dramas and poetry, they are absolutely one with each other.
One. And I write dramas as a poet, and I write poetry as a dramatist.
Yes.
So this way, there are no different genres. One for me, because we narrate story. We are the great narrators. Our the important genre of the literature, Indian literature, is storytelling. So even in drama we tell stories. Whatever it is, we are storytellers. So in storytelling, we combine both songs, and prose,
Yes.
and dialogue, and whatever it is.
You were the ex-chairman of NSD also.
Yeah.
In your tenure.
Yeah.
So what was your experience about that?
No, they had, NSD means it is disciplining the acting. But they think, actors are not born, they are made. Like director. Director becomes a thinker, and theater becomes his playground. I mean Vedike.
Yes.
It's a Vedike for
Yes,
to tell my ideas.
What made it inevitable for you to write and express yourself in this manner?
You see, I was writing not only the intellectuals of Western intellectuals. I was writing my own show opera people. You see, this Jokumar Swami, we played it for 2 hours. But my people played it 10 hours.
Oh.
It starts from 8 to 9 o'clock in the evening and ends in about 6 o'clock in the morning.
Oh.
Theatre is a mirror. Every day, everyone goes to see the mirror and how is he, like
Yes.
that,
Yes.
So that advantage was created by me, and new people, youngsters were happy.
Oh.
They added so many things like that.
What made you tend towards films?
Films, yeah. And some of my friends, they were doing some experiments and this and that. I thought, why not I? Why not I should look at it? Because I thought, as far as visuals are concerned, I am the one who has seen things.
Yes.
You have read things.
But then you were the music director also for the film.
Yeah.
What was the need?
No, I thought the kind of music they were giving, it was not proper, I thought.
Yes.
Because folk tales, they need some different. For example, my mother's folk tales, the birds never talk in prose. They always talk in songs.
So beautiful.
You see, birds. Yeah. And animals, they never sing, they only talk. Yeah. So this way, their concept of rhythm,
Yes.
and rhythm in
Yes.
conversation, etc. This you cannot catch it in our
Yes.
films.
मूडल मने ही काही काळापूर्वी एका वाहिनीवर गाजलेली मालिका. या मालिकेचं शीर्षक गीत, त्याच्यासाठी काव्य रचना आणि चाल देखील डॉक्टर चंद्रशेखर कंबार यांची आहे.
ರೆಂಬಿ ಕೊಂಬಿಯ ಮೇಲೆ ಗೂಡ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದವ ರೆಕ್ಕೆ ಬಲಿತ ಹಕ್ಕಿ ಗೂಡಿನಾಗ ಮಲಿಗ್ಯಾವ ಮರಿ ಹಕ್ಕಿ ಹಾ ದೂರ ದೇಶದ ವಲಸಿಗ ಹಕ್ಕಿಗೂ ಐತಿ ಒಳಗ ಜಾಗ ಬನ್ನಿರಿ ನೀವು ನಮ್ಮ ಬಳಗ.
Sir, please tell us something about your Mahamai. That's also a wonderful play.
Yeah, thank you very much. This is I wrote again. In Marga literature, Yama is the ultimate god,
Yes.
god of death.
Yes.
In folklore, it is Satvithai. She writes the destiny of every creature, and she takes, every responsibility of ourselves.
Sir, actually we call it Satvi or Satvai in Marathi.
Acha. Uh-huh.
So similar.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Then?
Then he took prana of two people, husband and wife. Their child becomes, Tabali.
Anath.
Yeah, Anath. So she took care of that boy and gives him two boons. That is, whomever you treat as a doctor, he will live. Whichever patient you treat them, if you treat him and give medicine, he will sustain. But thing is, if I come, I will appear before you. If I stand right hand of the patient, he will survive. If I stand left, he will die. So this way, wherever he went to, give medicine, and see if he stands left of the patient, he dies. No, I won't treat, he says. And if he stands right, okay, I will treat. I will see that. So he became famous. And then he falls in love with a girl, with Rajkumari, who is going to die very soon. And mother has given him the boon that if you treat, any patient will survive. So he says, though his mother stands at left, he treats her.
Oh.
Now mother is helpless because she has given him boon.
Yes.
Now he treats. Where if man is not swatantra before the death, it's useless of my humanity and all that. So I will stand by myself and I will prove that man is swatantra from death.
What a great thought, sir, because the character's name is Dr. Sanjeev,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
And ultimately, he just denies to be in the hands of the
Yeah,
destiny.
Yeah, yeah. And destiny, and he wins. Actually he wins. This is what I wanted to tell it before the.
Even that play was very much acclaimed.
Yeah, yeah,
was
yeah.
very
It
much
was
praised.
it was staged whole nation.
केवळ कन्नडच नव्हे तर एकूणच भारतीय भाषांच्या संरक्षणासाठी आणि संवर्धनासाठी डॉक्टर चंद्रशेखर कंबार यांनी खूप प्रयत्न केलेले आहेत आणि खूप प्रकल्प राबवलेले आहेत.
You see, Indian languages are in danger, madam. Do you know why? Because of English, and English has become, such a bad influence on our languages. All our languages are for the first time feeling inferiority complex. Therefore, all our students go to prefer to English medium,
Yes.
English medium schools. And last time our government stopped, say, about some 19,000 schools,
Yes.
Kannada schools. And if it goes on like this, who is going to learn Kannada? This is very severe question. So, as vice chairman of Sahitya Academy in Delhi, I asked them to take some resolution from which we can do something. And Academy unanimously took the decision that we should do something, you say. So then I wrote a letter to Mr. Narendra Modi, our Prime Minister.
Yes.
And then to protect language, we collected signatures all over the country. 5 lakhs, I collected 5 lakhs
Oh.
signatures. Our Nemade sent his, his signature with all his family members, and here also 5 lakhs, and we give it to Pranab Mukherjee ji, our president,
President.
and he has written a letter to the government.
साहित्यिक हा समाजाचा एक भाग असतो. समाजातल्या अभिसरणाची प्रतिबिंबही त्याच्या विचारांमध्ये आणि त्याच्या कृतीमध्ये पडली पाहिजेत. ह्याचं अत्यंत उत्तम उदाहरण म्हणजे डॉक्टर चंद्रशेखर कंबार. कारण त्यांनी केवळ नाटकं, केवळ कादंबऱ्या, केवळ काव्य अशी रचना न करता आपापल्या पदाचा किंवा महत्त्वाच्या पदांचा उपयोग हा भाषेच्या संरक्षण आणि संवर्धनासाठी सुद्धा केलेला आहे. ही एक अतिशय महत्त्वाची गोष्ट आहे.
We write for people. I write for people. And in the beginning, it is the community exercise, community activity.
Yes.
I live in a community and I write for community, I think for community. This was our motto from the beginning, the motto of our literature.
Yes.
When this modern poetry, being influenced by English, it came and our poets began to address only the individual. They separated the individual from the community. No, I belong to folklore and folk community, therefore I write for community, my own community, and I write for them. I am for them and the community is for me.
Wonderful.
So therefore, I address only community and not myself and not the individual. And look at our saints. Our saints talk to God.
Yes.
They addressed God. That is wonderful. And this is addressing individual is terrible. Therefore, my literature is different from whatever is being written surrounding me. This is one thing.
Sir, how do you evaluate Indian literature in the perspective of world literature?
Madam, you see, even when we started, it is true that something new came to our literature. For example, lyric.
Yes.
We didn't have lyric, we didn't have travelogue,
Yes.
and we didn't have Atma Charitra, and we didn't have a novel of this sort. You see, we all brought it here.
Yes.
But we began to imitate English literature in such a way, and keeping aside with a left hand all the English critical rules and measuring our literature is wrong. Our literature is Rasanubhava. It gives the Rasa theory, and the Rasanubhava is something greater than whatever is in English literature. In English literature, it is born out of sin or sin. So therefore, Adam, you know the story of sin, and therefore they tend to have catharsis from literature. You see, catharsis is a medical term. Our friend is not here.
Yes.
Medical term. So it says, if you have hurt here, if you are hurt here, it makes you happy. But our literature is not. Our literature, we become something else while looking at a play. This Dushyanta and Shakuntala, we have not seen them, and we don't know whether they were alive or not. It's a story. We have never heard of Dushyanta and Shakuntala in our life. They are never useful. And why are you weeping? This is Rasanubhava. This is our theory. This we call Brahma Swadamiva. And this experience we cannot have from Western language. Western language is, its greatest genre is drama, virodha. So you see, they enjoy it because they cannot see compensation. Here we cannot. So Dushyanta and Shakuntala cannot be separated. They should be one at the end.
Sir, have you ever visited Pune? Because this time the Akhila Bharatiya Marathi Sahitya Sammelan is going to be held in Pune.
Yeah, once I had been there to attend some theatre seminar in Pune. And I think, I suppose I read some paper. There was my friend Jabbar Patel was there, and some of the Marathi actors were there, Marathi directors were there. So but it is very, very long ago.
केवळ कन्नड रंगभूमी, लोकरंगभूमी आणि साहित्यसृष्टीलाच नव्हे तर संपूर्ण भारतीय सृष्टीला ललामभूत ठरलेलं असं हे अतिशय आदरणीय असं व्यक्तिमत्व. त्यांच्याशी मनमोकळ्या गप्पा मारण्याची संधी या आगामी साहित्य संमेलनाच्या निमित्तानं आम्हाला मिळाली. सांगतेचा क्षण जवळ आलाय म्हणून त्यांचे आभार मानत असताना त्यांच्याच रचनेनं त्यांचा निरोप घ्यावा असं मनात आहे.
You want to have something beyond the earth and something Akashgange. You are after that.
येस.
But I am Patalgange. I am your wife, the earthy wife. Why don't you? So this way she sings, and another sings. Her song of Viraha. This also folk. Beautiful. कांत निल्लद म्याले एकांत व्यातके गंधलेपन व्यातके देहके.
Thank you so much, sir, for giving your precious time to us. Thank you so much. And we welcome you again for the 89th अखिल भारतीय मराठी साहित्य संमेलन.
डॉक्टर चंद्रशेखर कंबार यांचा जन्म 2 जानेवारी 1937 रोजी झाला. कन्नड साहित्य क्षेत्रामध्ये आपल्या वैचारिक लेखणीतून प्रगल्भ साहित्य निर्मिती त्यांनी केलेली आहे. कविता, नाटके, कादंबरी अशा सर्व अंगांनी त्यांनी साहित्यावर प्रेम केलं. त्यांचा प्रथम कविता संग्रह मुगुलू 1958ला प्रकाशित झाला आणि साहित्य क्षेत्रात त्यांची सेवा रुजू झाली. तसंच 1961ला त्यांचं पहिलं नाटक वेंबत्तिड कन्नू रंगमंचावर प्रकाशित झालं. शैक्षणिक क्षेत्रामध्ये त्यांचं नाव अतिशय आदराने घेतलं जातं. 1968 रोजी शिकागो विद्यापीठात त्यांनी अध्यापन केलेलं आहे. 1991ला कन्नड विद्यापीठ हम्पी ह्याचे कुलगुरुपद त्यांनी भूषवलं आहे. त्याचबरोबर 1996 साली नॅशनल स्कूल ऑफ ड्रामा दिल्ली इथे ते चेअरमन म्हणूनही कार्यरत होते. डॉक्टर चंद्रशेखर कंबार यांच्या अनेक साहित्य कलाकृतींना सन्मानित करण्यात आलेलं आहे. 1968-69ला त्यांना फुल ब्राईट शिष्यवृत्ती मिळाली. 1971ला तकररी नवरू या काव्यसंग्रहास कन्नड राज्य अकादमी पुरस्कारानं सन्मानित करण्यात आलं. 1983ला संगीत नाटक अकादमी नवी दिल्लीचा पुरस्कार त्यांना प्राप्त झाला. 1991ला साहित्य अकादमी पुरस्कार त्यांना प्राप्त झाला. 2002ला मध्य प्रदेश शासनाचा कबीर सन्मान त्यांना जाहीर झाला. 2004चा पंपा प्रशस्ती सन्मान आणि 2010ला साहित्य सेवेबद्दल सर्वोच्च भारतीय ज्ञानपीठ पुरस्कारानं ते सन्मानित झाले आहेत. 2012ला संगीत नाटक अकादमी फेलोशिप त्यांना प्राप्त झाली. डॉक्टर चंद्रशेखर कंबार यांना आमचा मानाचा मुजरा.